Hello, I'm talking with Dr. Jadine Anderson. Chiropractic requires a lot of education, doesn't it?
Yes.
Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, it very much so depends on the state that you're going to practice in. Certain states require you to have a 4-year undergrad degree along with your chiropractic degree as well. Other states don't require the 4-year degree with the chiropractic degree. So if you go to a state that requires it, then you have the 4 years of undergrad. And then chiropractic school is a year-round school. We're on a trimester schedule as opposed to a semester schedule. So you have 3 semesters a year, and you take 10 of those semesters. So it comes out to be 3 1/3 years of school. Within that, you're taking anywhere between 30 to 36 credits a semester, as opposed to an undergrad school, you're taking usually between 12 and like 18 credits a semester. So
That's intense.
So they're almost condensing about 5 years of school into 3 1/3 years.
You talk about taking so many classes. What do those classes focus on?
Usually the first year of chiropractic school consists of basically getting oriented to the body, a lot of anatomy classes and physiology classes. It's just a lot of hardcore science classes. And then after that, you go into a transition into more diagnosis for knowing if a patient presents with this, what is their possible problems, along with technique classes. The last about year and a half of school is diagnosis and technique, knowing how to adjust patients in certain areas. And throughout that whole time frame, we have a lot of radiology classes as well, because we're trained to be able to take x-rays and read x-rays as well.
Do you pick a specialty when you're in chiropractic school, or does it depend on the school and what technique that they're presenting?
It's a little bit of both. The schools, depending on what school you go to, is going to have a core curriculum of technique courses that they offer to students. And then above and beyond that, you can pick a specialty or pick a technique that interests you the most and make that a larger part of what your education is going to be. So the school is going to somewhat steer you a little bit, and then you can pick a specialty, be it pediatrics or a certain technique that you'd like to learn more about.
What drew you to chiropractic?
What drew me to chiropractic was a personal experience and knowing several chiropractors. My personal experience was I was in high school. I was falling asleep all the time in class, really lethargic. It wouldn't matter if I got 6 hours of sleep, 9 hours of sleep. I'd find myself falling asleep in class. I couldn't pay attention. My grades were suffering from it. And I decided to try chiropractic because my older brother told me, go get checked. After about 2 or 3 adjustments, I basically got my energy back. I was able to sleep for 7 hours, go to class, stay awake, and my grades recovered. And I thought that was, you know,
a miracle.
A miracle, because I was miserable. It didn't matter, you know, how much sleep I got. I just was tired all the time.
So 3 adjustments?
Yep. And my energy came back. I basically got my life back. I was just a normal kid again, as opposed to being tired all the time and wanting to sleep all the time.
And you were as good as new, and you decided that you would go into chiropractic to help other people.
Right.
Well, that was very good of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Anderson.